Hey guys, it's Rachel from freescrapbookingideasandvideos.com here with the third layout that I've done for my little series on scrapbooking my childhood memorabilia. So usually I try to not do really thick things in my scrapbook because I don't like to, like lots of thick embellishments. But in this case I decided I would put this book in here. And like I did in the first one, I did not attach it. It's just in here. It's a really old book, and well, it's old. It's as old as I am, so it's a pretty old book, and it's not in the greatest shape. So I just made a place for it here, and then did the rest of my design around it. So I titled it Dad because this was a book that my dad read to me over and over again when I was a little girl. And I did my journaling here, all about that. And I've talked about in my other videos, a lot of times I will do journaling about the layout, and then sometimes I will journal just about what's going on at the time I do the layout, because I just like that sort of then and now, and I don't do a lot of actual journaling, and so when I do my scrapbook journaling, I just take the opportunity to record some of the things that I was doing while I did the scrapbook page. It's sort of just the way I see life as just all-inclusive. So anyways, I used the same paper pack that I used for the other layouts in this series. It's the same Recollections, Mosaic Memories. It's got just a lot of kind of vintagey looking papers, and so a lot of them fit nicely with these themes. This is just a chipboard piece, and I used some little pop dots to adhere that on the back. It's just the blank chipboard, and then I took my sepia ink pad and just sort of inked around the edges. Some of it I could get to with the ink pad. Some of it I just put some ink on my finger and sort of filled in these parts right here. And then I had a couple little, some little buttons and embellishments. So I did a star, and I had some little sequin jewel kind of things, and just put those on. And I really don't have a special glue that I use. I need to research that a little bit. I'm up for suggestions. I just used some of my glitter glue to stick that on. And then you can see down here I did some little, the same little colored sequins, well, not sequins, jewels, whatever. This is just a strip of craft cardstock, and I put some black cardstock behind it. I did ink around the edges, and then I inked around the edges on this paper, the background paper as well. And then for the rest of the title, I used just some stamps from, let's see, they're just some stamps from Michael's, some little cling alphabet stamps. I love to do my titles with stamps, mostly because they're so economical, and you've probably noticed as you've looked at most of my layouts, most of mine are pattern paper, cardstock, and then black is my main accent for journaling and title work and that type of thing. But that just keeps it simple for me, and it keeps it frugal. I don't have to invest in a lot of different colored alphabets or anything. Not that I don't like that, but it just makes it simple for me. So that's what this series is called. Scrapbooking doesn't have to be complicated. And you can see this is a very simple layout. It's got a background paper, a couple pieces of cardstock, title, just a few little embellishments, but it gets the story across. I can do my journaling. I have the book preserved, and it took 20 or 30 minutes. It wasn't a long, drawn out thing. So I'm happy, and just here to encourage you, you can do the same thing. All right, thanks a lot.